Welcome. I'd like to speak a little bit about the beauty that is beneath the veneer. You know, it is almost comical for most of you how many times over and over again these monologues, as far as the content is concerned, okay. And yet somehow it is always new. Somehow it is never a repetition at all. If it lived in the content, this would be the most boring place in the world. But the content is the veneer. This process is like trying to explain to a child what falling in love feels like prior to an age where that has become an experience. Or like trying to explain to a blind person what the color green looks like. And yet language is offered. But the beauty of the language lives in the flavor of where it is coming from. What is more important is the vibration that is received in the sound. What is more important than that is the vibration that holds no location, which is where the sound arises from. can call the particulars of the speaking holding content. Yet when it is coming out of something that is pure, the experience of what it is coming out of is contentless. But somehow there is this magic that constellates itself, that lures the habit of mind, that massages habit of mind in such a way that it can relax. Such that there is the potential of tasting what lives free of time, what lives free of phenomenal experience. What is alive, the feeling of aliveness. The beauty that has never been stained. It's called silence because it is free of content. It is called stillness because it is everywhere. It is called eternal because there is nothing prior or after. It is called God because the nature is the nature of pure wisdom and pure love. It is called the heart because it lives within inside of you. It is called the self because it is the only thing that is not away from you. There are endless words. But it does not lie in anything that is in particular. Anything found in a particular location, experienced by a particular sense of perception, it is not a denial of any of this. When there is the tasting the beauty in which it all appears within, then the beauty becomes the veneer that draws you in deeper into the depth of your being. Into what has never forgotten. Because it is not a thought. Only thoughts are remembered and forgotten. How can your existence be eliminated? Whether I understand or do not understand becomes meaningless. Understanding becomes meaningless. Everything that is changing or appears to be changing becomes meaningless. And then the blind begin to see. Then the child matures to the age where there is the readiness to fall madly in love. It is all about falling madly in love. One cannot make sense out of it, but it is possible to feel something. this beauty, it just wants you. In fact, it wants you more than you want it, even for the one who is so ripe. Perhaps you can feel it. Thank you all for satsang.